Possession. Charlie Ward, who can be setting the screen on the outside. Child stays with Ward. 7 on the shot clock. Ward scoops it up, and it doesn't go.
Sorry, it was a good attempt. He had a high percentage look there.
Carter for 3. And that's a rally breaker if there ever was one. Vince Carter now with 25 with his third three-pointer. And the crowd quiets again as Toronto leads by 5.
See, he wanted the ball. He popped out, he called for the ball. He wanted the ball, and he just shot that with ease.
Those guys have fun for sure, and there'll be more of the same on Inside the NBA following the game presented by Hyundai. As they'll dissect this game, talk about what's coming up in the playoffs with Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Gary Payton.
Right now, the Knicks are small. They brought Houston back in now. Rice is at the power forward position.
Ward for 3. He's got it. Charlie Ward with his first three-pointer. And the Knicks trailing by 2.
Big test right now for Toronto. You got to get your main man involved. And you've got to be able to free him up in areas where he can do some damage.
Vince Carter runs into a double team and the blocking foul. And if it's Camby, it'll be 6.
That'll be 6.
He's out. Marcus Camby fouling out of the game, and his opinion that Vince Carter charged into him, but Camby is disqualified with 6:15 to go, having scored 11.
So keep an eye on this. You'll see Camby come from the left. See right there, Vince, see he was moving and it split. Now you look at that, you're a Knicks fan, you're saying Camby was there and he's moving his feet. He's moving his feet, he's taking it. Vince had no place to go. You're a Toronto fan, you're saying, hey, he avoided that by that incredible athletic step that he just did, and they caught Camby with the leg.
And he's getting an ovation from the fans who know how tough an ordeal it has been for him in the last 2 weeks with the hostage crisis involving his mother and 2 sisters. Was in a funk for a couple of days, but came out big with 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks tonight. And there is a 2-point basket by Alvin Williams following Camby's foul out, and the Raptors are up by 4.
See, Alvin Williams just stays within the flow, and he'll only take shots if he's wide open.
Sprewell, who has 22 in the game.
Wasting a lot of time here.
9 on the shot clock, and it's Childs defending Sprewell, who's isolated. Sprewell hitting the jumper. 24.
You can't go for the flop, Nick. You can't go for the flop. This is the playoff. Don't be asking. Don't be begging. The main thing right now is to stay tough and get right up in there and don't make kids shoot up over the top of you.
Does it get any more intense than this?
Oh, this is great.
A deciding game with nearly 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter and the game on the line.
Look,
how about Alvin Williams with 5 straight points?
How about Alvin Williams in this series shooting over 46 and 3s? The young man has just been terrific, and he's made big baskets time and time again.
23 points in game 2, but Sprewell coming back with a pair of his own, and the Knicks hanging in there, trailing by 3. Sprewell with 26.
One of the very few times that Spree has been able to take it all the way.
And this has been his best scoring game of the series.
Yeah, he's played great all night.
Childs losing it inside, and last touch by the Knicks with 9 on the shot clock.
Right now, you cannot be faint of heart from now to the end of this game. You're talking 4:45, and this decides everything. You've got to understand it's going to be under duress. You're going to be under duress no matter what. Take the hits and react.
22nd timeout called by Lenny Wilkins, who has certainly been there before, and a low-key coach who taking over the Raptors here, and they are 4:45 away from a win with a slim lead.
I like the timeout right now. Lenny's trying to maximize his possession. He has 9 seconds, and he wanted to go with a set play here to make sure that he gets a high percentage shot. You're dealing a three-point deal here. The building's back in the game. You've got to be strong. Your coaching decisions have got to be that you can get your guys the high percentage shots. The Carters, Davis, and then also Alvin Williams, even if it's on a ball rotation.
Neither team has a foul to give with 4:45 remaining. Each team has 2 full timeouts to go. So let's see the play that Lenny Wilkins draws up here as the lead is 3 for the Raptors. Carter missing the two, and the rebound by Kurt Thomas. Playing with 5 fouls, as is Allen Houston after Marcus Camby fouled out.
Kind of surprised he shot that because he still had a lot of time.
Sprewell lost the ball momentarily, still has time on the clock, misses the three. He had time.
Yes, he did. Everyone's a little anxious. There's a ton of pressure on every play right now.
Raptors leading 81-78. At stake, advancing to the Eastern semifinals. And here is Alvin Williams.
There you go. Someone else other than the big guys have got the board. That's the reason why they had a couple of wins, because their guards came in with big rebounding numbers.
That was Ward, and here's the screen and spot up. Thomas off the glass.
I'm telling you, Dick, it's been there all night. Okay, it's been there all night. Every time they are now 6 for 7 in running it.
Thomas with 15 points and 10 rebounds despite foul trouble all night tonight. And there is Giles with the fake on Ward, and he hits. And again, the Raptors up by 3 with under 3.5 to play in the fourth.
That was such a big shot by Giles. A beautiful ball. He stepped up in, mainly because he has not had a number of shot attempts tonight.
Rice way off the mark in his attempt, but Sprewell misses the lay-in. It did not fall for Sprewell, who hustled for the offensive rebound.
Right now, just relax. Relax, Toronto. Get the big fella right there in this game.
Here's Davis, defended by Thomas, playing with 5 personals. And the fall away, and Davis with a clutch basket. 5-point Toronto lead with under 3 minutes to go.
You always like to watch a team when they know who they should be going to. And whether it is Carter or whether it is Davis. 2 high percentage guys, okay, at this time in the game.
Houston with 10 on the shot clock against Alvin Williams, and the bump foul against Williams. And Houston will go to the line as both teams are in the penalty. Jeff Van Gundy was wary of the Raptors well before the season came to an end as a first-round matchup. He knew how talented they were and how strong they were off the boards, and they have lived up to his concern. Timeout with Toronto up by 5.
Welcome back to the NBA's greatest game.
The guy who's on fire for you right now is Sprewell. Allen Houston, only 1 for 3 this half.
Sprewell! Right in the foul. Will throw Sprewell, and you said it a few moments ago. It looks like he's taking it into his own hands to bring the Knicks home from behind.
Well, you can see, you can just read it in his eyes and in his actions. He's attacking, he's looking. If it's not there, he'll pass it up. Now just watch right here as he finishes with his left hand. If he would have tried with his right hand, that ball would have been blocked.
It was Sprewell who expressed the anger and being upset after looking at the tape of Game 4, and he has delivered 29 points. It is a 2-point Toronto lead with 2:20 remaining and 14 in the shot clock in regulation.
Yeah, you got to get Vince a run. Oh, bad pass. See, Giles anticipated him staying, and what happened? Carter's been moving all night long. Carter pushed to the lane that time.
Winding down to 2 minutes to go in regulation. The Knicks looking to at least tie it on this possession. 2 minutes to go. Sprewell, and he can't do it. So the Raptors get the ball with under 2 minutes to go, still with the 2-point lead.
They're up here. They're faking the trap. The main thing here is what you want to do is just run time here.
Here is Carter stepping inside the line and missing, and rebound. Antonio Davis and a new clock.
Back it out.
With 1:35 to go. So the Raptors again with the offensive rebound to break the Knicks. 14 on the shot clock. Carter with a runner. And Carter gets his own rebound and scores. And if the Knicks don't come back and win, they can point to the 2 offensive rebounds by the Raptors on this possession and Carter's basket to open up a 4-point lead. 1:19 to go, and the Knicks calling a timeout.
Now Vince Carter just made a great play. When he took that ball off the dribble and then he elevated and shot and he missed. Just watch him now. Keep as he keeps coming.